everyone, I'm Serrviex, and today I'm excited to show you how I implemented multiplayer in my game for the first time. On the screen you can see what I've accomplished so far, features like firing, simulated bullets, a kill log and more. But before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to my channel to follow the progress of this game as it evolves. And if you'd like to support me, feel free to leave a like. I'll start by mentioning that I've added grenades in addition to ranged and melee weapons. Of course, for now it's only in client mode. Now let's talk about multiplayer. What service did I choose to use? Since I've never made a multiplayer game before, I decided to go with Photon. I've heard a lot about it even back when I first started learning Unity, and I know they offer a free trial to help get projects off the ground. However, I did get a bit confused because I came across Photon Fusion, which is free on the asset store. It was for me like, what is that? I don't know you. Then I checked their official website and it got even more confusing. Quantum Fusion real time?
What?
So I had to read about all of them to figure out which one would be the best fit for me and my game. I ended up choosing Fusion, which is an evolution of Photon. Using their documentation, I was able to implement it into my project and get it all set up. Of course, I didn't dive straight into changing my game. I started with a test scene using their sample code just to see how things work. And let me tell you, it felt like I was learning programming all over again. Okay, game mode. What is that? Well, there are a few options, but for a game like mine, we need a shared mod. This means anyone can start a game or join an existing one, and there's no single host holding things together. The server keeps running until all players leave the game. If we went with host and client mode, though, as soon as the host leaves, boom, all the clients get kicked off the server. And well, that's definitely not what we need. So after a while I finally got matchmaking working, and now players can connect to the same room. The next thing I needed to tackle was making sure that when a player picks up equipment, it actually shows up on the other client. So I tried using RPC to set the pattern, then added the network object and network transform to the equipment. I also added these components to the parent, but it didn't work. Turns out the Photon doesn't synchronize the transform of the parent. But this wasn't the one problem, believe me. Here I had to iterate over the code well. In the end, I went with the simplest way to synchronize it. But there was just one catch. I wasn't entirely sure if this was the best solution. Sometimes the easiest way is not always the right way, yes? But I don't care, it works. Next, navigating through the inventory needed to be synchronized too. I mean, we have to know what the other players are holding, whether it's a grenade, a pistol, or who knows what else. Photon gives us a simple attribute, networked, that can save us a lot of time. But of course, not everything was so simple. For example, I used RPC to handle taking damage. That pistol. Let's fire at him. And yeah, now it works. Let's remove this, and now we will need to create bullets on all the clients. We will not use a network to send their real positions. We will tell other clients that a fire was happened from that point, and each client will simulate this on their side. This will be only for visual bullets, nothing more. I think we can send a hit. This is a network object, so we can call... okay, I don't know. Can I send RPC message from network object? I don't really know if I can send them from the network objects. Are
ideal for sharing punctual game events. In contrast, properties are to go to solutions for sharing state between network clients that are undergoing continuous change.
Okay, I think we can. We'll have a private void RPC simulate fire, like just fire. We'll have like this one, maybe, I don't know. Let's see what we... Oh, look. Now we'll call here just RPC fire. RPC fire, and I hope this will work. Okay, the bullets aren't created. And finally I managed how to do it. Of course I modified the wall code. So this is the result. So let's get the weapon, the second one. Yes. Also I modified the visual of the bullets. Now we have only some trails, not all real bullets. And also you can see now that the weapon aiming is synchronizing between the clients. Like this. In just a few days I got ranged weapon firing working, and I also added a kills log that tracks who killed who and with what equipment. Also, melee weapons can now deal damage when a player is in front of you. You've probably also noticed that the UI design has improved. I've been working on it every day, trying to make it really something interesting and polished. And I really like what I've done so far. But keep in mind, this is not all. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and in the next video you will see how I will play with my friends on real devices.